Всех приветствую на нашем канале. Спасибо за проявленный интерес. Уже 4 года, как мы живем в Уругвае. Мы переехали из Москвы в Монтевидео. В этом видео я не хотел бы заниматься сравнением, как было до и после. Мне хотелось бы рассказать о той стране, которая приняла нас, дала нам возможность учиться, подарила нам большое количество солнечных дней и невероятные эмоции, а главное, подарила нам спокойствие.
Первым человеком, с которым релокант сталкивается в эмиграции, это не банкир или не агент по недвижимости, это миграционный эксперт. И для многих наших знакомых таким человеком стала Аня. Она помогает сделать процесс без лишней суеты и без хаоса.
Релокация в Уругвай – процесс достаточно простой и очень-очень понятный. Каждый переезд начинается с подготовки документов еще у вас на родине, либо там, где вы проживаете на текущий момент. Уругвай – прекрасная прозрачная страна для иммиграции, потому что список документов весьма небольшой. Он очень четкий и понятный. В Уругвае своя система оформления постоянной резиденции. И для оформления постоянной резиденции не нужно предварительно получать временный вид на жительство. Для оформления постоянного вида на жительство можно подать заявление, к которому приложить совсем небольшой пакет документов. Это фото, оно должно быть цветное, примерно 3 на 4 сантиметра, по одной штуке на заявителя. Это ваш национальный паспорт. Это справка о несудимости из страны рождения и справки о несудимости из всех стран, в которых вы проживали более 6 месяцев за последние 5 лет. Также нужно приложить прививочный сертификат уругвайского образца, который можно получить в Уругвае, либо взамен национального прививочного сертификата, либо сделав здесь прививки от столбняка и дифтерии и корь краснуха паротит заново. Также для женщин нужны результаты теста Папа Николау и маммография для женщин старше 50 лет. И итоговый документ, который самый, по сути, важный, нужно подтвердить для Уругвая ваши доходы в размере не менее $650 США на члена семьи в месяц из любого источника, находящегося как в Уругвае, так и вне Уругвая. При этом сертификат о доходах, ровно как и все документы, кроме фотографии и паспорта, можно предоставить уже впоследствии, уже после подачи заявления. В Уругвае можно реализовать 2 схемы подачи заявления. Первая с полным пакетом документов, а вторая с открытием заявления на постоянное вид на жительство с фотографией и паспортом, и потом донести все оставшиеся документы. У иммигрантов возникают сложности с пониманием процесса легализации либо апостилирования документов, потому что этот процесс, по сути, мы в жизни проходим редко, но для того, чтобы ваши документы национальные были действительно за пределами той страны, в которой они выданы, они должны быть либо апостилированы, либо легализованы в зависимости от того, вступила страна в Гаагскую конвенцию или нет. Поэтому изначально нужно не только подготовить документы, их апостилировать, если страна присоединилась к Гаагской конвенции, либо легализовать. Эти процессы очень важны, потому что иначе ваши документы не будут признаны Уругваем. Очень важно заранее подготовить не только документы, но и сделать некоторые приготовления документальные к переезду. С моей точки зрения важно оставить доверенность, если у вас есть такое лицо, на родственника или на знакомого человека, доверенность на представление ваших интересов в разных организациях, государственных и частных, в случае необходимости получения новых документов из страны выезда. Сделать ревизию своих банковских счетов и банковских карт, чтобы у вас всегда был доступ, чтобы у вас не случилась ситуация, когда вы вдруг потеряли доступ к мобильному банку. Первое, что нужно вести в Уругвай, это язык. Чем раньше вы начнете изучение испанского, тем вам здесь будет комфортнее, и ваша адаптация и ассимиляция пройдет проще. Это не значит, что здесь нельзя прожить с английским языком. Здесь можно выжить и с английским языком. Сейчас даже русскоязычное сообщество достаточно широкое. Но 100% высокое качество жизни невозможно без знания испанского языка. Поэтому учите испанский язык и не забывайте, что в Уругвае реоплатский диалект, который весьма отличается от классического, и лучше сразу брать преподавателя именно с этим диалектом. Помимо прекрасного климата, помимо очень дружелюбного населения, океана, который у нас, собственно, под рукой всегда, Уругвай очень привлекательен тем, что здесь можно построить абсолютно легальную жизнь. То есть очень быстро получить легальные основания для жизни, без ограничения прав на работу, обучение, медицину. В Уругвае вы можете использовать криптовалюту в текущих расходах, ежедневных, а также для инвестиций. Кроме этого, Уругвай предлагает несколько льготных налоговых режимов, что делает его очень привлекательным для ведения бизнеса. В поисках места для комфортной жизни обратите внимание на Уругвай, как на безопасную и экономически стабильную страну с высоким уровнем жизни и широкими возможностями для развития.
Спокойная жизнь в Уругвае держится не только на прекрасной природе, спокойствии, закатах и рассветах. Она держится на доверии. А доверие есть там, где есть понимание и прозрачность правил. В Уругвае нотариус – это не чиновник, но его слово имеет силу. Любые сделки по недвижимости проходят через него, и это не формальность, а гарантия безопасности.
I want to present the situation of why in the country, in Uruguay, you have to go through a public notary in order to buy or sell a property. First of all, I must say that all the pieces of land in the country have been registered through the years, so you can know the history that happened with that property by studying the deeds, the proper deeds. For studying the deeds, you need a person that has learned how to study the deeds and the law requirements for eventually issuing a new deed for that property in case a person buys it. The first question is, who can buy a piece of land in the country? In Uruguay, any people may buy a piece of land, being Uruguayan, native, natural, acquired citizen, or a foreigner, a people from abroad that come here, who want to make an investment, and they buy a piece of land. That's the thing. From there, the second point, through whom you have to go in order to buy the piece of land. In Uruguay, you have many real estate agents that may present you different kind of businesses for buying, selling, acquiring the properties. But at the end, you will always finish in one place, here, in an office, like in which we run a firm. Our firm is public notaries and attorneys at law that are people qualified and legally authorized to intervene in the buy and sell operations of real estate. Coming from there, you find that the public notary will be the main character in this business, in this operation you will start. Why? Because a public notary is a person that went through the law school and is issued at the end of the career, is issued a deed that allows him, authorizes him to be able to deal with real estate in the whole country. Then you have a sworn public notary needed to intervene so that you can have the security, the safety that everything that's going to be done with the papers, the deeds and the plans of the piece of land you are going to buy is going to be okay and according to the law. The public notary will study the deeds, and that includes a period of almost 30 years that he will take a look on the papers, plans and registers in order to know who the real estate you're going to buy came from. Okay, and that there is no problems, there are no seizures, there's no debts that may be an obstacle for the business you are preparing. Okay, and this will give you the security that you are going to finish this having a piece of land with a proper deed. The fees for the public notary, for as he or she intervenes in the issuing of the deed or the studying of the papers, will be settled by a fees book. It's called here arancel, that establishes how much is the money that a public notary may charge for his work. It's a 3% plus expenses and the VAT. And there's another kind of tax, which is called Montepío, that also goes on a percentage of the price that you're going to pay for the land. It's about all that stuff, 5% plus 22% of the 5 plus the Montepío. It's not big money regarding the kind of business you are facing. On the second hand, you have the taxes that the government is going to collect for this business. And regarding that, you have a tax that is called ITP. It's the tax that they charge when you transmit a property to a third person. When you buy the property or sell the property, both parties have to pay that tax. Regarding the notary fees in the buy and purchase operation that you may be facing, the public notary fees are the 3% of the price you are net paying to the for the operation, plus the VAT, which is a 22% on the fees, plus Montepíos notariales, which is another kind of tax that's issued to the public notary. That should be it. Another important thing that you must take into consideration while thinking about or planning or buying a piece of land in the country is that Uruguay is accomplishing all the international rules regarding laundering money. Therefore, you will have to explain the public notary where the money you are going to invest is coming from. Also, if it came from a bank, from abroad, or if you have it in cash or whatever, because it's going to be taken a special consideration with that situation, so that the money has a legal origin, and therefore you will be able to pay with that money on paying from the bank with a letter of credit, for example, or with a check, because regarding certain amounts of money you only are able to pay with electronic methods. Our country has been running for 40 years with a democratic system that has not been changed. Maybe the party that governs the country changes, but deeply and regarding to the law, you will never find a hard change of the policies in order to buy properties or to face certain operations with real estate. Most of all, you will find that there are certain laws that encourage you to come and invest, which is very important because you are certain kind of buildings or have tax exemptions for this kind of operations. You have to take this into account. As you may remember, when we started this little dialogue, we said that the public notary is a sworn public notary and goes through the law school, and at the end of the career is issued a deed that authorizes the public notary as a professional to be able to advise people in many kind of businesses. One of these kind of businesses is buying or selling real estate. That's why you may trust the public notary, as he has already started go through many controls, and permanently they are controlled by the government for the paying of taxes, for the paying of where the money that you pay with came from. Those controls are done specifically by the public notary. That's why you must trust the system.
Как и любые родители, мы формируем будущее наших детей. И для нас очень важно, что здесь, в Уругвае, наши дети получали не просто качественное образование, учились мыслить по-новому. Мы живем во времена перемен. И очень важно найти такую школу, где будут доносить образ мышления нового поколения. Мы поговорили с Дагласом Мерфи, это директор школы, уругвайской американской школы, о том, как протекает обучение в их образовательном учреждении.
Hello, my name is Doug Murphy. And I'm the director of the Uruguay American School. This is my first year as director, but my fourth year at the school. Welcome to our warm, welcoming, wonderful community. When I talked about just the tranquility of this country, it really is an incredibly safe place. It is the safest place in South America. It's the safest city in South America. And I think that gives students and families a peace of mind that when they walk through the gates of the school every single day, they come in with just a sense of comfort and peace. And then obviously when they leave at the end of the day, we want them to be filled with joy. Joy because of what they learned throughout the day, but because of the connections that they made with friends and teachers. And I think that's one of the things that is just so special about where the school is in South America. And so you see what is happening in the country transferred right here onto the school campus, creating a really healthy, safe, supportive, positive school culture and environment. You know, the achievements of our graduates, That's a difficult question, I think, to answer because we want to make sure that we offer an individualized academic program here where we're really supporting every single student. We have a great partnership with our parents, and our parents are a wonderful support of the school. Probably the strongest organization, which is that connection, is the PSG, so our parent support group. I meet with them regularly with the other two administrators, the secondary principal, the elementary principal, and together we plan some special events, but they're events that are completely led by parents. So coming up this Saturday, we have Family Fun Day. Family Fun Day is an opportunity for the entire community to get together, eating, playing games, listening to music, but celebrating some of the successes of the school. Our parent support group also puts on a Thanksgiving. And then our other major event that they support is International Day. And International Day, being an international community, is very important to us. And so every country that has representation at our school has a booth. And it becomes a fun day where we get to try different foods, but also we have custom celebrations, and it's an opportunity for kids to go and ask questions and continue learning and learn more about other countries. And so those are things that are supported by our parents, but they're always welcome on campus. And again, I think we have a really good sense of a healthy, positive community here. So the three languages we have here, all instruction, all core instruction is in English. We do offer Spanish classes, and actually many of our students are graduating with the International Baccalaureate diploma, bilingual diploma. So they're bilingual in English and Spanish. And then the other course that we offer, the other language we offer at UAS is Portuguese. I think the main benefit of studying at UAS is being prepared for the real world. Things are changing at such an incredibly rapid pace, and we're really keep an eye on that, and we try to be as forward-thinking as we possibly can to make sure when students leave UAS, when they graduate from UAS, that they're prepared not only for university, but for what happens beyond university, so they can have those. Yeah, so we offer many different extracurricular activities at UAS. Our students participate in our three main sports, which are football, basketball, and volleyball, but we also have after-school swim and tennis and cross country. Students participate in ballet. And one of the unique things about UAS is that we participate in SAC, which is the South American Athletic or South American Activities Conference, where there are 7 other schools from 6 different countries. And so our students have the opportunity to travel internationally to compete in football, basketball, volleyball. But we also have strong clubs as well. So we have Model United Nations. We have a very strong journalism club here as well that are doing some really neat things, writing on campus, but also creating some neat connections with students in the secondary and helping students in the elementary to write. I mentioned SAC already. We have the SAC Fine Arts Festival, so we do have students who go and participate with other schools. So it's playing musical instruments. We have a strong arts program, so if it's going in and creating art together, but also drama as well. And so we have after-school drama clubs, after-school music clubs. We also have an environmental club as well that's a takeoff from Roots and Shoots, which creates some neat opportunities for students to start thinking about sustainable issues. And again, it's creating that mindset when they're thinking globally. How the school fosters cultural diversity, I think this is a real strength of the school. We are a true international school. And as I walked you through or down the corridor earlier, and I showed you the 32 different flags of the 32 different nationalities that we currently have here, we nurture that respect and that empathy and value the insights that different students bring into a classroom. When you're talking about current events or historical events, you're not just reading about them out of a textbook. You're often being exposed to students in the classroom who have lived through it or have family members who have lived through it. And it just adds really good, clear, diverse perspectives that absolutely enriches and enhances the quality of education at UAS. And when it's done so out of respect and empathy, I just really think that creates that global citizen that we're looking for, preparing students to go out into the world and make a true difference. I think, and it maybe is best to answer this question from the point of view as a father. We actually were living international. We were in a place where we had to move. And so my wife and I, being international educators, but knowing one of our sons that already graduated was a university in the US, we had our middle son was going to be in grade 11 and our daughter was going to be entering grade 9. And we wanted not only a school that supported them academically and educationally, but we wanted to live in an area that was safe and secure for them, where we were comfortable with them spending time with friends in the evening. And I think that tranqui sense of Uruguay really comes out, and I appreciate that peace of mind from a father perspective, but I also think that also helps support students in this academic environment as well. I mean, the academics can be stressful, but when we make sure that we keep that at the forefront of our minds and support students, it does kind of give that tranquility that we want for students to be successful and well-balanced. The American program, I do think, provides some neat opportunities for students. We're very unique in that we offer 3 different diplomas. So we offer the Uruguayan diploma, so students are enrolled in the UP program. We do offer the American diploma, so we are accredited by U.S. accrediting agency, NIASC, and then we also offer the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program for students when they graduate in high school. And I think those 3 diplomas really provide students with great opportunities. Being an American school, we do see that a lot of students are going to university or applying for university in the States, and our program prepares them well for success there. But it's also preparing students for success to enter universities locally, and then we see a lot who are just going all over the world. Recently, many more students have been applying to it and going to European universities. The philosophy of UAS is really to be a community first and foremost, and be a warm, welcoming community for all students and all families. Our educational approaches, we really believe in a well-balanced, holistic approach to education. So yes, we do focus on content knowledge and content understanding, but we also understand the importance of developing skills in students, developing their character, and really believe in having a strong social emotional program, making sure that we're helping students navigate through some of those challenges that they encounter as students. And especially since we do have many who are moving here for the first time, they're new students and new families, we'll want to make sure that we're providing them with that important support.
Многие мои друзья знают, что я сам бывший профессиональный спортсмен, и я прекрасно знаю, как спорт формирует характер и формирует психику детей. Уругвай славится своими футбольными традициями, но немаловажно, в Уругвае еще и регби. Поэтому мы выбрали регби как спорт для нашего сына. И сегодня мы расскажем и покажем тренера по регби, который расскажет, как в Уругвае вообще обстоят дела с детским спортом.
I'm Ignacio Garcia. I'm a rugby coach, strength and conditioning coach also, and this is my testimonial. I started 14 years old when I was in school, and since there I never stopped playing. Rugby teaches us about effort and compromising. It's a challenge itself, so every week it's a new challenge. Every weekend a new opportunity to perform, and yeah, pretty much tells us about improving, facing challenges, and trying to get through them. Private schools might get kids playing rugby at maybe 8, 9. In my case, 14. But yeah, you can still see kids starting from 8, 10, 15, even 17 years old. I've been myself in Ireland and New Zealand, and these kids have another different culture and different relationship towards rugby, as maybe their parents watch rugby on the TV and maybe they're more familiar with it. But I don't think kids have differences as they start a sport and they get into any kind of sport. Uruguay, because small country, it's not as dynamic maybe as first world country, let's say. I guess there's kind of this balance between like a slow kind of slow rhythm life. I think it's nice to get out in the outdoors and enjoy a sunny day. Yeah, it's a calm country. People is nice. You get a nice time in the outdoors, calm rhythm of life, so it's nice to be here.
В Уругвае очень непросто найти свою команду строителей или архитектора и так далее. Именно поэтому спустя долгое время мы нашли такого человека, и мы работаем с Франциско уже не первый год, и хотелось бы послушать, что он расскажет и какое его мнение вообще в целом про архитектуру, традиционную архитектуру в Уругвае, и вообще как обстоят дела на рынке строительства и частной загородной недвижимости в этой стране.
In Uruguay, the architecture, it's like a mix of different cultures. It's like European style and American way of doing the architecture, the style. It's like a mix of materials founded here, and aesthetic came from Europe. Architect in Uruguay, it's like a really nice profession here. People from every place in the world came to visit Uruguay, came to live to Uruguay and bring some stuff of his culture. It's like a really nice mix that with a lot of years of history is shaping like a way of doing the things in architecture. The aesthetic point of view of European architecture, the way of working the materials in America, the craftsmen that came from Italy and Spain a long time ago made like a really nice way of doing the thing here. The challenge of making residential architecture in Uruguay, all the process we have to make from the design to the end of the house. And the house for an owner is like something really special. It's not a business, it's not only a building, it's like the place for the families. Every little part of the process can be challenging. We start doing the design, taking care of the owner decisions, and after that it's a long process to make the final appointments. So the workers, the people, all involved here must be like a really tight team to fulfill all the necessities of the clients. So it's like really challenging here. Uruguayan homes are like flexible space. The family is changing a lot. Uruguayan has a lot of technology in the useful life we have. So spaces are like fluid spaces, open spaces. Then we have to take care of the winter and the summer. It's like really changing the way of the house here. It's not like a tropical house, but it's not a cold weather house. It has to be both of them. So that is challenging. And beside that, the barbecue. We need a barbecue in Uruguay. It's like something cultural here, you know, like an open space outside with fire, inside the estufa. It's like something nice to do here. The projects that we made are like residential and commercial, and we have like 3 or 4 that we love to talk about are the house in Carrasco and tourist opportunity in Pueblo Den. There are like places and people that we won't forget because of the project we made for them. Uruguayan architecture is unique because it's a mix of culture and aesthetic from all the immigrant people that came across Uruguay in the last century. It's like combining like European architecture, materials from the place, and it's like creating an aesthetic point of view of architecture that makes something great. I think something great. The spaces are open, the houses can be closed in the winter but open in the summer. You have like full spaces like this one. This is a project we finished with the kitchen united with the living room, dormitories there, barbecue in the backyard. So I think it's a good example of what a new architecture in Uruguay is gonna be. This house we are in, it's a project we just finished. It's an integrated place, a living room and kitchen. It's a minimalistic design house and has like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, barbecue in the backyard, and a full design with WPC materials in the front. You will see like boxes coming along, playing with the nature. Okay, about the materials in this house. It's a steel framing structure. Then we put like heating floor for the winter, good PVC windows from Germany, and cabinets made on melaminic and quartzo silestone material in the countertops. So it's a beautiful design and good quality materials here. The floors are in porcelanato, It's like ceramic tile but harder, and all the lighting is already made, but you can choose some of the stuff to personalize the space. When the building starts, we have 3 or 4 procedures that you have to manage about or know about to manage and delegate to someone, okay? You have the permitting municipality, then you have the BPS and all around the IVA and the GE taxes stuff. Okay, so 3 points to have in regulations, okay, to make the building process like good quality, to not have surprises at the end.
Сегодня, как никогда, капиталы двигаются по всему миру крайне быстро. И наша задача сделать этот путь максимально понятным, прозрачным и легальным для того, чтобы наши клиенты могли спокойно инвестировать в Уругвай. Послушаем, что нам скажут эксперты на рынке криптовалют в Уругвае.
La verdad que veo un futuro interesante para Uruguay. En el mundo cripto, realmente acá tenemos las condiciones para crecer mucho. La estabilidad del país hace que vengan muchos inversores que hoy en día puedan tener este canal para poder invertir. Entiendo que va a ser que en los próximos 3-5 años pasa a ser una de las formas de inversión más estables y seguras. Creo que para un inversor venir a Uruguay y poder contar que puede comprar de una forma 100% legal y transparente inmuebles, autos o lo que ellos necesiten, hoy en día se da en muy pocos países y más acá en Latinoamérica, por lo cual entiendo que es un buen lugar para venir a invertir, es un lugar muy tranquilo. La verdad que uno de los aspectos que la gente que viene acá a Uruguay busca es que es un país seguro, un país estable desde lo legal, desde lo económico. Entiendo que puede ser que esto convierta a Uruguay en el hub de cripto en los próximos años. Hoy en día tenemos acá en Uruguay dueños de empresas multimillonarias que eligieron como base Uruguay y que parte de su economía la mueven en cripto, obviamente de una forma 100% transparente y legal, y que creo que esto va a ser cada vez más masivo. Entiendo que por eso que Uruguay puede convertirse en unos poquitos años en un actor relevante para lo que es América. Bueno, hoy en día, si bien no es tan masivo, ya hay algunos actores del mercado que están aceptando cripto como parte de pago. Uno de los casos más comunes son los desarrolladores de inmuebles. Hoy en día el comprar o vender un inmueble con cripto ya es bastante común acá. Otro de los casos que puede llegar a darse es alguna automotora para la compra o venta de sus automóviles, o hasta puede ser la renta de unos. Es como los casos más comunes hoy en día, pero entiendo que con el pasar de los meses o de los años se va a ir generalizando este tipo de activo como un canal más de compra y venta. Bueno, en cuanto a la seguridad, si tú trabajas con una empresa establecida, si bien hoy en día no hay regulación, pero por ejemplo en el caso de nosotros contamos, como trabajamos con bancos y demás, tenemos que tener la debida diligencia, manuales, oficial de cumplimiento, etc. Entonces, si tú trabajas con una empresa que es establecida y es seria, no tienes ningún inconveniente. Y en cuanto a los bancos, hay algunos que son un poquito más crypto friendly y bueno, obviamente teniendo toda la documentación puedes trabajar tranquilamente. Otros que no son tanto, que entiendo que posiblemente cuando tengamos regulación van a aceptar este tipo de operaciones, pero incluso hoy en día ya si tú tienes la documentación necesaria, la puedes presentar y terminan aceptando operaciones con cripto. Trabajamos mucho, por supuesto, con uruguayos, por la opción que viene dando, pero también contamos con una gran masa de clientes extranjeros, principalmente acá por la cercanía, argentinos, brasileros que hoy en día viven acá o desde el exterior. Trabajamos mucho con americanos que tienen empresas allá y pueden tener empleados acá o viceversa. Y bueno, después con algunos países de Europa con los cuales Uruguay tiene relación, se ha dado mucho y bueno, y ha venido una gran masa de inmigrantes desde varios países que hacen que hoy en día la verdad que tengamos un balance bastante grande en cuanto a nuestro tipo de cliente y el tipo de operación que ellos hacen. Bueno, creo que una de las diferencias más grandes que tiene Uruguay es la seguridad o la estabilidad que tiene tanto económicamente, indiferentemente del gobierno que le toque, ellos tienen como una línea de conducción, por lo cual nos hacen un país estable en el cual las inversiones vienen, yo creo que por ese lado, y en el caso cripto nos ayuda un poco en eso. La gente, si bien no tenemos o no tuvimos esa adopción como tuvo Argentina en su momento, por ejemplo, que ellos precisaban adoptar de una forma muy fuerte y rápida alguna stablecoin como USDT por la devaluación de su dinero y que tenían un cepo en el dólar. En Uruguay se dio la inversa. Empezamos por una necesidad o ganas de los clientes de poder invertir, y hoy en día sí tenemos muchas empresas locales, empresas del extranjero, muchas personas extranjeras también, que vienen al Uruguay y su forma de traerse su capital es con cripto. Hoy en día el Banco Central está trabajando en una regulación, la cual debería ya estar pronta para primer semestre del año 2026, lo cual entendemos que esto va a dar un marco jurídico y una confianza en las personas más grande de la que hoy en día ya existe, y entendemos que puede ayudar mucho al sistema cripto y al resto del sistema financiero también. Van a poder trabajar o convivir de mejor forma. Bueno, en los últimos años Uruguay ha tenido una buena evolución en cuanto a la adopción de las criptos y la forma que se viene trabajando. Cuando nosotros comenzamos hace 5 años se operaba solamente Bitcoin y Ethereum, y hoy en día el 95% de las operaciones ya pasa por USDT, USDC, alguna otra stablecoin, lo cual después el cliente puede optar por comprar la cripto que desee. Y en niveles de adopción se viene con un porcentaje bastante interesante para lo que es el Uruguay, entre un 20 y un 30% anual de adopción de las personas.
Мы в нашем бизнесе часто встречаем разных интересных людей. И вот один из них – это 4-кратный чемпион мира по кикскутерингу Дакота Шуиц. И нам стало очень интересно, как этот человек, привыкший к экстремальному образу жизни, у него несколько бизнесов по всему миру, при этом он выбрал Уругвай как место для новой свободы и спокойной жизни. Давайте послушаем его историю.
Hi, my name is Dakota Schutz. I'm 29 years old from Southern California. I'm a 4-time world champion scooter athlete and also artist and entrepreneur, and I'm happily living in Uruguay. Before I moved to Uruguay, I lived in Dubai, America. I spent so much time in Australia, England, all of Europe. So I don't know, I've been to over 40 countries along my life, and Uruguay is one of my favorites. The most surprising thing to me about my first week in Uruguay was how peaceful the people were and just how, I don't know, tranquil it felt by just walking along the beach and seeing there's no traffic and everybody is so calm and nice and welcoming. The top 3 things that make life amazing here in Uruguay is, for me, I'm from Southern California, so it's one of the better weather patterns of the world, and I find that here in Uruguay it's very similar. There's basically no crime from what I've seen, so I feel like that's a huge plus for just peace of mind. And then also the accessibility to good food that's healthy, and they really take care of people here, and I'm very happy to see that. To adapt to the culture and the people here, it was very easy because my girlfriend's Uruguayan, so it wasn't that difficult. Alternatively, it's a little bit hard because everybody speaks Spanish and I can only understand a little bit of Spanish. So over the next few years, I'll learn Spanish and I'm sure I'll be a part of the culture much more in depth. Yeah, after moving to Uruguay, I think I've adapted a lot of traits of Uruguayan people. One being more calm and not so busy of a person. I basically walk in like a 3-block radius of my life. Like I walk to the gym, I walk to the coffee shop. So coming from America, that's very different and it's not normal to walk everywhere. So that's one. And just eating a lot of meat. meat's almost free here compared to the rest of the world, and it's the highest quality. So if you're gonna move here, look forward to a lot of red meat. Even before living here and before I met my girlfriend, I always thought Uruguay was one of the best, most peaceful places in the world, just from research. And then after coming here and living here, I'm sure that it's one of the top few places in the world to live for a tax-free lifestyle, a safe lifestyle, and also international people around you. So I think for a long time, this is going to be at least one of the places I live and establish a home base. Before this, I lived in Dubai, and Dubai sounds great and it's very luxurious and safe and all these things, but it really lacks like water quality, air quality, just simple things of life that people overlook. And I think moving to Uruguay really let me live a more healthy lifestyle by breathing clean air, drinking clean water, finding healthy food everywhere. And I think that's a huge plus that people overlook, is just having a nice lifestyle that's healthy. I mean, the air you breathe, it's so simple to think about, but in the rest of the world, it's pretty hard to find. And I'm glad that a place like Uruguay kind of provides everything for a healthy lifestyle and to live a peaceful life.
3,5 года спустя мы действительно чувствуем себя частью этой страны. Дети говорят на испанском, ходят в школу, занимаются спортом, что-то получается по работе, и мы уже живем полноценную жизнь здесь. Конечно, Уругвай не идеален, безусловно, но в этом, наверное, его и преимущество, что есть много плюсов, которые закрывают и затмевают все минусы. Наверное, если отмотать время назад, я бы ни в коем случае не поменял бы своего решения, и рекомендую всем, кто задумывается о каких-то переменах в жизни, не бойтесь, делайте этот первый шаг, а дальше судьба вас выведет куда нужно. Главное, не бойтесь.